Welcome back to another Weekday Weird. I'm Greg.
And I'm Matt.
Trust no one. Trust no one. UFO sighting over New Jersey this past Monday, September 14th. I really wanted this to be true, but
I want to believe
it is not.
Yeah, this one, it got shared a bunch online.
Dude, people were talking about it at work.
Really?
They were like, yo, you see that UFO over New Jersey last night? And I was like, there was 10,000, they said, police emergency phone calls to 911.
All right, here's the first off. We have to set this, like the scene here.
Oh, we're setting the scene.
So
Monday night.
It was Route 21.
Yeah, northern New Jersey.
Northern New Jersey, at least an hour away from us.
Yeah.
There was tons of people on the highway stopped. Bumper to bumper traffic. Like, there's tons of videos. We'll link a bunch in the show notes. I have one here that I would play for us.
Yeah, it was Monday night. It was around 5 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
Everyone was coming home from work, or, the people are going to work now. They're coming home from work, and they see what looks like an oval-shaped craft with a light underneath it. Everyone thinks UFO. That's what they look like. We got a picture right there in the studio.
Right.
But
the amazing part of this, and it was debunked later on, but in this video that we have here that we're playing for us in the studio,
people were getting out of their cars.
Like, there's a line of people
on a major highway to take videos of this.
I understand we've been locked down for a long time, and I understand, all this stuff. Like, they think like UFOs are not going to land with all the shit that's been going on in 2020.
I mean,
but at the same time, like, there was a football game that night. There was the New York Giants versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
And there's always blimps that fly over those games.
Yeah, which wouldn't you think that people from that area or around there know what that is by now because of all the games that have been going on?
That's the thing too, and it was shared by to us with a couple people, like Connie from the UK, our weird news correspondent, and also one of our friends that we're gonna have on the show during October, Scott. He was like, "Oh man, this is really cool," and then we started like talking back and forth, and then I was like, "Yeah, from what everybody says, it was a blimp." We look into it, and this is what fascinates me about this video.
Okay.
One, that all you have to do is just stand out like your car and start pointing, and then everybody stops and was like, holy shit. Another thing too, like, this shows you this is not that far away, and we're in 2020. Most people have high-tech smart cameras.
Yeah.
And no matter how much you zoom in,
it
looks blurry, grainy, and you can't make it out.
Correct.
And that's one of the things this video really, I don't know, it just shows you some people are easily duped, and
some people are very easily duped.
Yeah, and then it also just shows you another thing too, where
herd mentality.
I guess that is true, but like, I understand. I want UFOs to exist, but like, this was so obvious.
You can't
because it came from so many different angles.
Well, that came from so many different angles, and the Goodyear blimp, like the thing that runs on the bottom, is like it's almost like a ticker.
Yeah.
So couldn't you just see that like going back and forth?
I mean, you do in the video. Like,
I know you do in the video, but like, I'm saying for the people who stopped and looked at this.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, from one angle, because here
you could clearly tell what it is.
Like, from the video though,
the video, yes, it looks like a UFO.
Right, and here's the thing too. Like, that's how many videos have we looked at?
Yep.
Just doing this show, and then seeing like a blurry video, and then we try to like.
But like right there, that's a Goodyear blimp. And here's the deal: I think most people too, when they're filming, they're actually not looking with their eyes; they're looking through their camera.
100%. You see that in crowds all the time.
Yeah. So, or people, you could see that at sporting events or concerts. People videotape it.
Yeah, and they don't really
really enjoy it. So that you're looking at the phone going, holy crap, this is UFO.
Dude, that's 2020. That's what people do.
I know, but it's just sad.
But it does amaze me that this amount of people living in North Jersey should be aware. I understand, like,
goddamn MetLife Stadium.
Well, I understand, like, most
we had
sports,
a goddamn Super Bowl here.
Right. Most sports aren't really going on, or they are going on, but there's not a lot of spectators. So, and attendance is down. Not attendance, but viewership online.
Yeah.
So it makes you think too, like, all right, maybe nobody's aware of that. And then when they see that in Northern New Jersey, we're used to it, but at the same time, it's like,
it would have been awesome if this wasn't a Goodyear blimp and no one knew what the hell it was. Well, that would have been the best case scenario.
Well, there was a lot of video discussions
2020,
too.
Anything's possible.
There was because there's 9 bases here in the state of New Jersey.
Correct.
And a lot of people were speculating that it wasn't a Goodyear blimp, that it was some type of, government vehicle or military plane
Okay.
that is very similar to this.
Okay. It could be. But then it's not a UFO, though.
I mean, it is a UFO.
Technically,
if
if
nobody knows about it besides the military, it's unidentified flying object.
I know, but like if you look at still photos of that, it's clearly the Goodyear blimp.
But yeah, the government or the military hasn't come out with anything. It's just people showing these videos. It does really show you too that people can believe conspiracies and something so black and white, as we're doing, our YouTube video in black and white today.
Goddamn, subscribe to that YouTube channel.
Hell yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that, people could fall for stuff so easily. You just put it on the internet and say UFO spotted over New Jersey. Bam. And then when this first came out, it was shared on our social media and shared to us in private messages.
Yes.
Really quickly.
Yes.
And people were like, "Oh, did you see that UFO?" And then just 2 minutes of digging was all right, it's the game's going on, there's a blimp.
Yep.
And you're just like, "Oh shit," when you look at it, you can kind of make it out.
Clickbait.
And it's just that really scares me into the sense that people are really easily not just duped, but just say all right, here it is, and don't do their own research. We've been saying for on this show.
Yeah,
don't take our word for it. Do your own research, and maybe you would come out with a different conclusion. But
Yeah, that's when people watch either the news or the documentaries.
Yeah.
Pick a documentary or whatever it is.
JFK.
Who shot JFK? They'll give you this one view, and you walk away like, holy crap, he did it.
Yeah.
You watch a totally different one with a totally different viewpoint, and you're like, holy crap, this guy did it now.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, this one's weird, and I really wish it was true, and I wish, we did spot a UFO over Jersey. And it's a great time, too. It's the fall. Halloween's coming.
Season.
And we're doing the live broadcast, hopefully from the new studio. We could go to 1 or 2. There are a couple that are open.
Which ones?
I'll send you a couple links.
I'll go.
There is some that open. There's stipulations, of course, but...
You gotta wear a mask.
I mean...
That's the only holiday you can wear a mask.
I know.
They can't cancel Halloween.
They are in some towns here in New Jersey too.
No, but they can't.
I mean,
if people actually just get out there and have Halloween, what are they going to do?
Yeah, you can't arrest everybody.
You're not going to arrest everybody. What are you going to arrest me for?
Just walking around the neighborhood.
Walking around the neighborhood.
I'm just going to go see my friend.
Yep, ringing doorbells. If everyone went out trick or treating, everyone bought candy, they're not going to do anything to you.
No, I mean certain towns, and even our own governor said, it's still on. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it'll be interesting. We got a Halloween special. Don't forget to tune in live on Halloween, live on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to us there, because we'll be going live at 6 p.m. Are we gonna have a good show? Are we dressing up?
Yes, we're dressing up.
Do you have a costume yet?
I'll go get one.
Suggestions were made that we should be Cobra Kai.
Okay.
Some characters from Cobra Kai.
All right.
Or we could just do our own thing.
Well, I'll be Batman. You be what's her face?
What's her face?
Yeah, what's her face from the new oh man,
you can't even think. Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go. Harvey.
You should be Harvey.
Harvey Dent.
No.
Two-Faced.
No. Harvey.
All right. No, I'm gonna be Frankenstein. I think I'm going to be Frankenstein this year.
All right.
So we talked about it. And I don't know. We got some good stuff coming for Halloween episode.
I'm excited for that. That should be a good show.
Yeah.
New studio.
New studio, hopefully.
New costumes.
New costumes. New outlook on a lot of different things.
Transylvania Travelers coming out with their second book.
Yeah. Will they be on the show? We're going to have some mystery guests on the show. I'm going to ask a bunch of different people if they want to just come in live for a few minutes. And we'll do that. And we also talked about doing some scary stories.
Scary stories and
as commercials. I think that'd be kind of cool.
We do want to release a t-shirt for Halloween.
Yeah, well, we better get on that. You do a lot of things last minute.
We do.
And it's not good. We should have our whole Halloween schedule prepared. That's what I want to talk about after this. Greg's like, we're going to have a new t-shirt. Yes. All right, we don't have an artist. We didn't upload anything.
I do.
All right, hopefully we have something going for you. So make sure to check out our website, nightmare365.com, for all the information. We have a new P.O. box, so visit that. We have a shop there as well. And if you want more content and you enjoy the show, check out our Patreon for the different tiers that we have there.
Call the goddamn hotline.
What is it?
732
660
88.
93.
Boom, boom.
There you go. And make sure to subscribe to us on our YouTube and leave us a review anywhere you listen to this podcast. Until next time,
Stay spooky. Thank you for listening to Weekday Weird, brought to you every Wednesday. The unexplained, the unsolved, and bone-chilling tales. A tale of two tales. Some ghost stories today on the Nightmare 365 Studio Radio.